Dudes, so this is I got jumped part 2. So yeah, I have returned to the place where I got jumped a few times, and I want to update you guys on what has happened since. So essentially I only got really hit one time, but I got verbally jumped definitely by a bunch of people, and I got chased. I ain't really hit them back because it was mostly kids, and I don't beat on this. That I had a knife on me, but I didn't take it out because it was kids. If it was grown men, and let me tell you, I don't think I said this in the last video, but the actual people that I was talking to that started it off, that started me getting jumped, they didn't hit me not one time. The people that came to jump me was just random people that was standing by and, was just looking for an opportunity to be ignorant. But I be seeing the guy I was talking to that I was basically like, and really, I was doing them. So essentially, I was doing them a favor because I did. So it was behind this girl that I used to deal with, and I'm just telling them, look, she is I called her I told them she the 5-letter word. Like she very evil. So I'm always in that area, and every time I see her, I could even multiple times in the same day, she walking down the street with a different dude. One time I'm eating at a restaurant, and it's like 4 dudes there, and she hugging on 2 of the dudes. They grabbing all up on her and all of that stuff, and then she like, oh, why you grabbing on? And she played some dude or whatever. And I had came out to talk to her, and she said, and I told her I got a new phone, so I don't have your, she was like, let's link up. And I said, I got a new phone. I don't have your number anymore. And she gave me her number. And then I was basically getting on to her, like, you don't do grown, like I was getting on to her. Like, you don't do grown men like that. Like, how old are you? Like, are you going, And after that, I guess she got mad, or she felt embarrassed, and she started lying and telling the people that I was stalking her or whatever. But I'm like, if I'm stalking you, how did I? Anyway, I'm not even going to defend that because that was just foolishness. And this girl was throwed. She throwed. That's one of the because that's not the first. When I saw her, that was last week when I saw that happen. And then the day after I got her, she gave me her number again from my new phone. That's when that broke out. Like, after I saw that, I wasn't interested in this girl anymore. Like, I was basically, what's the opposite? I was like Captain Save a Hoe, but Captain Save a Bro. That's essentially what I was doing. Like, I'm trying to help these dudes out. Like, I'm like, look, she's an asshole. Okay, this girl is an asshole. Don't let her play you. Okay, don't be up here fighting over this girl because she's an asshole. She playing you. You're not the first person she played. And then she went try to play me and say that I'm stalking her. I'm like, first of all, I already got me a little honey. Okay, so I don't need to, I stay with my honeys like Winnie the Pooh. I always got some. So I don't have no reason to be stalking nobody, but she tried to play me. And then these random dudes, and then so we was just talking. I'm talking to this, now it's like basically a crowd of dudes. It's like 20 dudes. I'm talking to them, telling them about how this girl always, I'm working and I just see her just stirring up stuff and playing dudes all the time. And all of a sudden, this white dude, okay, so when nobody trying to fight me, till this white dude came and he swung over my head. Like, he ain't hit me. He swung over my head. Let me tell you something about me. I play football. I'm still athletically built. I have hella muscles. Like, one punch from me could send you to the ER. That's why I didn't punch them. Because I know blood would have been shed. And then I would have dug myself into something. I was thinking about all this. I'm like, I'm not finna hit these people, because if I start that, it's gonna end in a casualty. So I'm not gonna start that. So to this day, I have not hit, and then they kids. So I'm glad I didn't realize that they was all youngins until all after the fact. So I didn't realize they was all youngins until like few days ago. Maybe that's why I didn't want to hit them. But I feel like if they were grown adults, it wouldn't have got to that point. Because the adults that I talked to, they never hit me. They was like, oh, all right. But then that the white dude comes swung on my head. Not all of a sudden they won't start hitting me, because the white showing off in front of company. That's what I call it. Just showing off. But yeah, and then they start chasing me. So I'm like, it's a difference between a tactical retreat and running away like a bitch. I was tactical retreating, like 5 people coming at me. I'm trying to get into traffic so I could shake some of them while if I have to punch one of them, you understand? It's only one of them. You know what I mean? So I went in traffic. They parked, you know what I mean? So it's like a little tight grid. So only one person, which was smart. I'm a brilliant person. You listening to one of the greatest minds that have ever lived. I'm telling you, I'm a brilliant person. And also, you know what I mean? I was low key hoping one of them got hit, because they was just stupid. But they wouldn't have got killed, because, you know what I mean? But they would have looked stupid if they got hit by a car. Anyway, what am I trying to... So I got the lenses constructing. I was about to unlock something. Yeah, I could research that. Refined manganese. Ooh, I need a solar panel. But yeah, so I went back. When I was there the next day, everybody looking at me like I'm scared, all scared and stuff. I'm like, they punched me in the face. I ain't do nothing to them. Why you acting scared of me? But then it dawned on me, like I said, I am bigger than them. And in that situation, from somebody who didn't know the full context of the situation, I looked like the bully. So, you know, whatever. And it could be people just trying to twist stuff. So today I was in that area, and I just saw a bunch of those dudes together, and they was yelling, I saw you following that little girl on blankety blank street. You ain't getting away with that. You understand? They could have ran and caught up to me and like tried to mess with me again, but that's all it was. He was just talking, and I just kept walking, and I ignored him. I act like I didn't hear him. I just didn't engage him, and they left me alone. And it dawned on me that maybe they doing all that because they scared of me. They think I'm finna like beat them up or shoot them. No, I'm just telling you. I was just telling you. Look, she's a female dog. Okay, stop letting her stir up stuff out here, Cause I see her stirring up. Okay, that's what I want to make. I want to make some circuits. Keep on seeing her stirring up stuff, and y'all youngins don't know no better. You think all women are sugar, spice, and everything nice, and none of them are out to get you or just stir up drama. And I'm just warning these young bloods, don't fight over this girl, because this girl was very provocative. Very provocative, and just messing around with all these. And then I was talking to some of the dudes the first day when they was jumping me, when they had jumped me, and some of them basically revealed to me that they was homeless. They was like, buy me a hotel room. I'm like, buy you a hotel room? You don't got a place to stay? And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that's not good. Because look, I got in a fight in elementary school with this dude who was calling me out my name, and this dude was significantly smaller, and guy was older than me. He wasn't this dude that was older than me that I still listen to him. Like he's not a father figure, but like I respect his wisdom a little bit. He was like, next time pick on somebody your own size. Or he didn't say that exactly, but he was like, you ain't finna be fighting somebody that's much smaller than you. Ever since he said that, like, I was like, you know what? That wasn't right. You know what I mean? Because, and people were saying that I lost the fight when I did. I definitely didn't lose it. But ever since he said that, that kind of stuck with me. I don't know if it was God trying to tell me something through him, but that stuck with me. And when I was in high school, this little Asian guy picked a fight with me and picked a fight with my friend, and he was just picking fights with people, and he picked a fight with me. I didn't fight him. I said, I'm not about to fight him because he too much smaller than me. Like, that's not gonna look good. It's like I'm going to lose either way. It's like hitting a girl. You know what I mean? If I beat him up, well, he just a little bitty dude. If I get beat up by him, then now he got to come up. He beat up a big dude. So I lose either way. You understand? But then he fought my friend he was a smaller guy. He was, closer to his size, but he was still bigger. He was still bigger than that guy. He wound up getting suspended, and he wound up, really not lasting, because it was a really competitive high school. Like, you had to have a minimum GPA to last. And so I guess he got wrapped up in that. And one of the reasons why I made it is because I didn't get wrapped up into nothing. I stuck to myself. I had one friend, and it was this Nigerian guy who wound up going to Harvard. And I don't think we was like actual friends. We was just like, he don't have no friends. I don't have no friends. Let's just be cool with each other. And we had each other number and all that. He bought me something for my birthday one time. But this is what tells me that we weren't really, really friends, because I invited him to my 18th birthday party. He didn't come. But he went to this other guy's birthday party, though. So he didn't even come to my 18th birthday party. A lot of people that I thought was going to come to that didn't come. So I had planned for a lot of people showing up. I had a lot of food and stuff. And like 10 people showed 10 people showed up. But I thought a whole bunch, because I invited a truck load of people. But not that many people came. But yeah, I would have felt bad, and I would have looked bad if I actually fought these kids. So one of them got me good in my jaw. I completely healed from that, but had a little bit of soreness and a little bit of swelling from that one punch man. He put his whole soul into that punch. But yeah. But it just dawned on me that maybe they doing all that partially because that white boy, essentially gave them the go ahead to do that. That's what ignorant people of color just automatically assume, that white people, that if somebody is white, then you should be following them and listening to them. Not making this a discussion about race, but I'm just giving you some social context to that situation. I don't even really think they know why they started fighting me, but that's not cool, bro. You don't want to let, to my people of color who watch me, don't let I'm gonna call them guests. Like when you have guests over at your house, don't let guests don't perform for these don't perform for these guests at the expense of your brother. That's all I'm gotta say. But these people was ignorant, high, drunk, because the area was bad. Area is bad, and the area really is full of witchcraft. I mean, it's not even hidden. Like, they have places called Voodoo Mart and Voodoo Grill, and there's a store in that area called Rothschild's something. It's a Rothschild's store. So if you don't know who the Rothschilds are, I'm not gonna get into that. But that's how evil my city is. And shameless my city is. Okay, so we constructing 20 lenses. But yeah. So I start my first day of work at my new job on Wednesday. Today is Monday, right? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna be back out there. I'm gonna just avoid that area. It's a little corner. Like, I carry my knife and stuff just in case things get out of hand again. But I'm not finna let no thugs stop me, because I know what I'm doing. I know I'm doing the right thing, so I'm not finna let them stop me from doing. I'm just minding my own business, and that works. Me not engaging them. If I had turned around and said something back to them, I would be telling you part 2, and we was fighting, and I have a new bruise on me or something, or worse than that. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be no any more videos, but I just ignore them. And really, I'm not playing with them. I never was playing with them. I was telling these grown men, who, by the way, when I passed them up, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing because they know where I was coming from. They know the context of the situation. These people that won't fight, they don't even know why they fighting. They just turds. Like, they don't even know. They just, If you watch Inuyashiki, so I just watched this anime that was really good, Inuyashiki. And they have these little thugs on Inuyashiki, which I'm a spiritual person. I think the Most High put me on it, because right after I got jumped, in my YouTube feed was a video talking about Inuyashiki. When I watched that series, it had all kind of stuff in that anime that was directly related to what I was going through. So and that's the fact that, the Most High revealed that to me at that time. He basically, the Most High basically told me, if you had to fight against him I'm going to put the spirit on you to win. So you don't worry about them. You understand? That's what I took from him, because the main character is this old guy. He got cancer. His body breaking down, but then a spaceship, which is, you know what I mean? It is, metaphorically a chariot. Okay, so in the Bible they have chariots. These are the vehicles that the angels travel on when the Savior ascended into the heavens. It said he ascended into a cloud, and usually that's where the chariots are. So in the series, this UFO, which UFOs are chariots, crashes into Inuyashiki and rebuilds him as a weapon. And Inuyashiki chooses to be good, but there's another guy that the chariot crashes into, and it makes him the same thing, but he just uses it to kill a bunch of people. And yeah, through the spirit, I mean, and in this series was just like Death Note, which was a series that I used to be a diehard fan for. And this series was just, I'm like, okay, well, am I just discovering this? This has been out since 2017. This is exactly the type of stuff that I like to watch. And so, you know what I mean? The Most High chose that moment, that time to show me, look, you know, I see all things. You know, I see the full story. I know why you did what you did. I put the spirit on you to do what you did. And no matter what, I'm going to deliver you out of that situation. Okay. I put that, and really, you know what I mean? When all that happened, I'm not going to lie. It was fun. It was fun. You know what I mean? But if I have to fight them back, that's what I'm going to do. But they got the message. See, the next day I saw the girl on that street. She had on a shirt covering up, because every time been seeing her, she basically wear lingerie. She wear these little 2-piece things, these little tight little 2-piece things, like it's a little tight little like volleyball shorts almost, and a little tube top things. Like, she basically walking around in underwear usually when I see her. But that day after that big fight, I saw her wearing a shirt. She had on the same thing she had before, but she had on a shirt to cover up. So I'm like, obviously something I did worked. And my thing is, if them dudes still fighting over, like, I already delivered to the, look, don't fight over this girl. They're a dime a dozen. If you lusting after this girl, realize they got women down the street that will give you what you want for $20. If that's, you know what I mean? If you can't control yourself, all you need is $20. And you go down the street and go get what you want. And I informed them of that. So don't be fighting over this troll. She a troll. But yeah, yeah, my life, that's the type of drama been, and that's not the only thing that's not the only thing been going on in my life. But I think the Most High is getting ready to upgrade me, and he ironing out some bugs right now. He getting ready to shift me into overdrive. We don't know exactly what the future has in store for the boy. But I believe that I'm on the right side of things. And regardless of what happens, everything is going to be all right. But I might have to go get me some pepper spray, though. Okay, my dudes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.